Hello everyone, I'm back today with a mother load of hauls. I have been collecting boxes because I have bundled at Missouri Star Quilt Company and Fat Quarter Shop. You probably saw in my thumbnail, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes to open. When I say bundle, you probably know what that means, but if you don't, it means that you can buy with a bundle and you don't have to pay shipping every time you buy something. They keep adding to your cart, to your bundle, and then when I guess they get enough of it, then they ship it out. So your shipping is a lot less expensive because you're not paying it on every item, you're paying it on a bundle. If you're interested in unboxings and seeing what is in all of these boxes, then let's get started. This is the stack that I am going to work through. I am not going to do this slow. Now I have several companies here. I have Missouri Star, Fat Quarter Shop. I have a very small package from Keepsake Quilts, and I'm going to open the small one from Keepsake. It's just this little package. So just two things from there. I wanted to get these. These were everything I got, I believe, is on sale, no matter what company. I just wanted these gingham, different colors. So this is a Henry Glass & Co., just 11 fat quarter pieces. My favorite thing ever are ginghams, and I just wanted to have more colors. And then I got this Flora and Fauna Midnight Collection. This looks so cool. I love folk art, and so this reminded me of folk art. You can see like the deer and the rabbit and the porcupine. And so this particular fabric just had tons of like earthy feels to it. I don't know if you can even see this. So I really liked it. That's what I got from Keepsake. This is Fat Quarter Shop. So that was loud. This was a special of the day, and I use pom-poms. I like to use them on all kinds of things, and I just loved this wood kind of tree looking holder also. So I got that. I got this reclaimed quilt, Sew Modern Clothing and Accessories from Vintage Textiles. I'm very interested in vintage textiles and how to repurpose them. And so this is a very thick book. This is actually 127 pages, it looks like. So I'm excited about that. Let me see if I can pull something up. So it tells you how to clean them, how to cut them. Let me show you what's in this book. That's the table of contents. Projects that you can use with them. We'll see if I find anything to do with that. All right, this is a booklet that I got. They had a day on the 12 days of Christmas. They're still in the 12 days of Christmas. I think they're on like day 10 or 11. But this was one of the days where you got, I think, 25% off books. And so that's what this box looks like. I absolutely love that quilt. Love it. That's what this is about. Literally, the whole book is how to make these blocks that are on the front of that. And so you can make that quilt. Wow, that's fantastic. Here is a book. I actually needed this book because I ordered on another day this saltwater taffy. I think that's the name of this quilt. And the pattern is in this book. So it was a win-win for me because this is really the style of quilting that I do mostly. The whites with the pops of colors. This book is just all about using that kind of fabric. So yeah, I needed it to finish that quilt. It might even be in one of these boxes. So I got that. And then I have some jelly rolls, and I wanted a book on specifically jelly rolls. So I got this book. Oh, that is adorable. Look at that quilt made out of jelly rolls. So I think I'm gonna really, really like this book. Yeah, look at that. A jelly roll quilt out of made with butterflies. Yeah, definitely. If you're interested in that, that looks like a really good book. And then the last book is a book on fat quarter quilts. So you will see in a minute, I bought some new fat quarters, and I thought that this one looked interesting. Like that. These are some good fabrics. Love that. All right, well that is my haul on some new books. Let's get to the next box, Primitive Gatherings. And that might even be my subscription box, I think. Oh, it is. This is a Christmas box. Oh my. I don't know if y'all subscribe to Primitive Gatherings, but I love them. Just some advertisement of what's coming up. Oh my gosh. Wow, guys. Wow, this is like chock full. So this is the box, and look at this. This is so heavy. It is a quilt called Summer Sunrise, and you get, it looks like everything you need. It looks like it's just made out of 3 colors, the gray, the navy, and this peachy coral color, and that's what I got. And you get some washi tape. Let me take it out and show it to you. How cute is that? Look at this adorable washi tape with a little quilt box on it. Love it. A whole pack of this vanilla caramels. Oh my gosh, these are the best. These are those Vanderwalls. That's amazing. And that is a lot of them. I think there's like 9 or 10 in there. Oh my gosh, this is cute too. I'm a quiltaholic on the road to recovery. Just kidding, I'm on the way to the fabric store. That is so cute. Love it, little wood block sign. I'm definitely putting that in my sewing room. Oh wow, this is a wooden keychain. Look at that. Isn't that cute? I love anything leather and quilt, and combine them, and it's a win-win for me. All right, let's see what this is. This is Lisa's Flower Garden Seed Packs. I love the fabric. Oh my gosh, I'm not sure. Do you see this? It came in this adorable little, kind of like this clamshell. I'm not sure what this is yet, but you can see these gorgeous fabrics here. And then these. Maybe they just gave us fabric, but let's see if it goes with this. I got 2 of those. I don't think I meant to do that. And I got 2 of these. I'm not sure they meant to do that either. Let me open this up and see what this is about. This is triangle paper. It says 2-inch finished triangle paper. Layer, stitch, cut, and tear. The fastest, easiest, and most accurate way to make half square triangles from one large sheet. Okay, so this is like, this is the paper piecing, but it's one large sheet of it. Wow, seriously, I think you could, like, if you took this to Office Depot or something and you enjoyed this technique, you could make a bunch of them. This is 30 half square triangles per sheet. That'll cut your time in half. So got that. I guess they just gave us this fabric, which I'm not complaining about. So that is what was in this box. Like I said, this was a subscription, and I think it's their December one. Love it. All right, let's get into Missouri Star Company. Right off the bat, I got, they had everything, like I said, was on sale. So I got some cotton batting. I like their cotton batting. So I got that. This is just a box of things, no order. Got some more of these because I have a place where I want to hang these. I picked up some refills on my rotary cutters. Wow, I needed those. These are, I was excited about this. These are directional pins. I don't know if you've ever used those. Let me know if you have and if you like them. But these are the directional pins. Let me see if I can open this up and show you what. You might already know what this means, but if you don't, let me tell you. These pins are numbered, and they're very long. And so you can, like this one has the number 3 on it. And so you can use them to number your piles or your pieces so that you know what order they go in. So this looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And it looks like it's double-sided. So you flip it over, and these have directions on them. Don't you love that? So this one tells you, this one has arrows, and they tell you which direction you need to use. And then they have blank ones. So if you wanted to add something to it, yep, that's exactly. You can see on there that it actually shows you that they have direction up, down, left, right. I'm gonna get some good use out of that. This was just a fabric, it's called Morning Mist, and I got a 3-yard cut of it. Let me see if you can even see. It's very, very faint, but I love it. Can you see that? It's snowflakes. One can never have too much low volume fabric. All right, so these are melamine dessert plates, and I thought they were so cute. I wanted to try them out. Let me show you. So they're dessert plates, so they're not super large. I think they're probably 6-inch. You got the gray, get like this teal, maybe kind of, ooh, so pretty, like an orange red, and then an aqua. So all different blocks. Love these. I'm gonna definitely wash those up and use them. So I got this, it's Humblebee is what it's called. Can you see that? It says Humblebee. I thought this was so precious. It's really hard to show you. Let me unwrap it. This was one of my favorite fabrics that they had on sale. I don't know if you can see this, but very earthy looking. They have some bees on that one, blues. I love that black with tan, some greens with flowers. Oh, there's like a beehive color. And then of course there's the ginghams that I love so much. You can see some of it on the back there. So loved all the muted colors in that. Fat quarter, how many fat quarters do they have? I think 11 again. I got this pattern. I wanted to make these vintage pillows. Absolutely loved them. Love the button in the middle. Reminds me of my childhood. And it has those 3 different sizes. I got this circle ruler. I will do some videos how to use these new rulers that I got. I don't know if you've ever seen this, but this cuts a circle, a perfect circle for you. So you line up your fabric right here, and I think your fabric is folded. This is the fold line. Yep, it says right there, fold line. So you put your fabric right there, and this is how you know it's got this little cutout right here, and then you just cut this like, and it has a cutter that you can purchase, but you can just use your rotary cutter. But anyway, it makes a perfect circle, and it goes all the way from a 2-inch circle to a 10-inch circle. So I will do a video on that ruler. And then I got a quilt bag storage. This is just one of Missouri Star's quilt bags. It is just a zipper bag that looks like this. So you just store quilts in it. And I definitely wanted to do that. It's got a little handle on this side. And I loved this idea of being able to store like Christmas quilts and things like that. So I purchased that on sale. I've got 2 of them because don't we have a lot of quilts to store. This is a binding ruler. I have my own way of doing binding. I think everybody does, but I wanted to try, let me hold it up right, this way. It's got film on the back that you can read it easier. This is a special little tool that I think I saw a video. Missouri Star Co. has a video out on how to use this binding tool, so I'll link it below. But it looked like a very quick and easy way to do binding. I'm gonna give it a shot. Next box, Missouri Star again. This box has been through it, hasn't it? Sometimes when you get your boxes, they look like they have been taken a baseball bat to. I specifically bought this fabric for the back of a quilt that I'm working on right now, so you'll probably get to see that soon. This is a charm pack, and it's called Prairie Chicks. Oh yeah, I loved it. I live in Arkansas, so I can relate to the name Prairie Chicks. These are the fabrics in it. Loved the birdhouses, don't you? The birdhouses and the beehives and the little chickens. Oh my gosh, adorable. Here's another charm pack. This is Brights by Kimberbell. It's just like the name says, a whole bunch of geometric patterns in very bright colors. Doesn't it make you want summer to be here? Yep, excited about that. This is that Humblebee, and instead of the fat quarters, I got it in a charm pack also. This is a panel. I thought it was so cute. Let me pull it out. I'm gonna put it back in here to store it for next year, but this is a Christmas panel. I would definitely use this. I like snowy scenes. And this is what it looks like. Love the red gingham, so that automatically got me. And so you get this church and the snow and the kids playing, and look at the carriage. It's idyllic, isn't it? The carolers, you see the presents and the snowmen and that little cottage and ice skating. So I think it would make a very cute throw or even a door hanging for next year. This was another little present for me, but it's actually usable. I wanted this and I waited for it to be on sale and I jumped on it. It is a rolling pin with quilt blocks. So you can make your cookies out of it. And it actually gives you Jenny's Quilt Walk shortbread cookie recipe for that. So here is a picture of what your cookies would look like if you were an excellent baker. I'm betting mine won't look like that, but they'll be so cute and so fun to make. So I am definitely going to be using that this year. Here's another ruler. I needed one of these. It is a Dresden ruler. You might already have those, but I am going to be making some things with Dresden patterns, and so I wanted the ruler, and I'm excited to have that. All of these, like I said, were on sale. So here is another one of these packages. This is a full size, and looks like they're all full, so that's good. I thought full queen, so that's basically the size. I thought I could put like a number of throw pillows in there, or the full queen, a couple of them. All right, this is a fat quarter 12-piece Snowy Days and Frosty Nights. Blacks and creams. Cannot wait to use this. I mean, look at this back with the snowmen and stuff. So I am going to, I'm going to love this. This is a next year fabric. I'm not going to take it out of here because it's wrapped and I want it to stay nice and clean. But very excited about that. These are refill packs for binders that I put patterns in, and so they were on sale for $3, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them because I'm reorganizing my sewing room this winter and I needed those. This is a burlap, like a blue burlap style, and they had a 2-yard bundle, so I just picked that up. I loved it. Here's a ruler that they had on sale. I did not have it. This is a 10-inch ruler. Has got the film on the back, but I often need this size and I don't have it. So yay, now I do. And then they have, this is an idea book, and they had this on special, and so I wanted to grab it. It also is like 102 pages, so it is not small. It's a Celebrate 200 Years of Missouri History, How to Clean Your Machine, Let's Get Stitching. It's just a book of ideas, so, and quilt design. So I'm really into these books right now. I hope that I get, the inspiration that comes out of books, I love it. So I think this is actually the first bundle that I did. So they have these on special for like $7. Let me tell you what I got these for. These are nested. They're the wildflowers. These are those nested like hard clamshells, so you get a smaller one and then you get a bigger one. I'm gonna put all of my sewing tools. I have 3 machines right now. I have a just like a smaller Janome, and then I have a Juki, and then I have an embroidery machine, and I just have tools. They get mixed up with each other and everything. So I'm going to actually put them in here so that I know which machine has which tools. I got one of these handles because I only have handles on my one big ruler. I wanted to see if I liked these because it comes on sale periodically, and if it works really good, like this, you know, you just take your ruler and you just pop it in the middle, and then you don't have to like fumble around on the edges. So I'm gonna try that and see what I think about it. This is a 2-yard bundle of this so cute, like tartan and plaid Christmas deer. So I got that for next year. This is another 2-yard cut. I loved this reddish color with looks like some kind of like wildflower, maybe daisy. Got that. Now these are the binders that those refill packs go into. So I am so excited. I mean, and isn't that cute? But this stuff actually matches each other too. I mean, I just think I'm trying to make sure sewing room coordinated. So these are the binders, and this is what it looks like. It gives you these little separator divider tabs, and then here are some, they open at the top and you slide your patterns in there. And so, like I said, these are the refill packs for those. So I should be able to fit a bunch of patterns in there. Right now I have them in a big binder, like a full-size binder, and I really wanted to put them in here. Like, I don't really have, here's a pattern that I just got, so you see that it'll fit perfectly in there. I picked up, this was like a special where I just picked up some basics. This is 100% cotton, Missouri Starco thread. I don't know if I've ever used it, but I'm gonna give it a shot because I usually just use Orfil. But this had some basic colors, you know, white, black, gray that I use all the time. So I picked that up to see what I thought about it. Here is this is ginormous. Look at this. This is like a book. I am super excited about this. This is got binding inside, so you can lay it flat. Oh my gosh, this is fantastic, people. This is it's about 25 table runners and toppers to make each day joyful. And so I don't want to go through the whole book, but it is beautiful photographs. Definitely shows you all these different ones that you can make. And there's that special tool right there that I'm going to need. Pineapples. I love it. The last two things in that box are rulers. So this is a half square triangle ruler. And so you can go all the way from 1 inch to 6 inches. They had two different sizes, and I think I got the smaller one. Yeah, 6 inch. So excited to use that. And then I got a easy jelly roll ruler. Like I mentioned, I'm going to start doing some jelly roll quilts, and so, or some projects. And so I got a jelly roll ruler to see if it would make my life easier. And I'm all into making my life easier. Last box, Merry Christmas to me, right? This is a ginormous box. I've never seen fat quarter shops in a box this big. So I don't know what is in here that I needed a big box for. Maybe they ran out of small boxes. But this is my fabric haul from there. This is backgrounds. This is a Piece and Plenty, by Lori Holt. The other day, had a huge fabric sale. And this is some fat quarters by Lori Holt that I picked up. Piece and Plenty, like I mentioned. So I really like it. It's like the sampler fabric here and here. You can see that. This is the October of 2024 Sew Sampler Finishing Kit. And the reason why I got that finishing kit, and so it has these fabrics in it, is because I got the quilt and I needed the finishing kit with it. So this comes with 4 different fabrics. That is gorgeous. This is the actual quilt. This is that, if you remember earlier in the video, I showed you the book that had the saltwater taffy or saltwater sampler quilt kit pattern that I needed. And this is the actual, oh my gosh, this is so heavy, guys. This is the actual kit. So you can see how much fabric comes in this kit. You can see there's that picture of it again. And I'm not going to pull it out. It would just be a mess. But you can see like tons of fabric in here. Very excited to make this. Looks very cheerful. And this was the finishing kit that they used to go with this. This is not, I don't think it actually goes with this, but you can see that's the same fabric. Whoops, can you see that? That's the same fabric right there. So I think this was actually for another quilt, but they're using it with this because it is the same fabrics that go with it. It was used for that quilt, but now we're using it for that quilt right there. I don't care as long as it matches. So that and that go together. It's a huge project. Let's see what else I got. I got this zipper. I just wanted to see if I use zippers all the time. And they just had this for like, I don't know, 50 cents or something. And it was a nice size and it was a beautiful color. So I thought, I'm going to give it a shot. See if I like their zippers. I got both a mini charm and a charm pack of this Laguna Sunrise. I actually have this same fabric in a fat quarter pack. So now you can tell that I love that fabric. This is a finishing kit for February 2025, and it's called Cheerful. You can see the quilt right there. Oh, I love it. This is that sampler fabric. I think this is a Lori Holt. Gosh, how cute is that? Look at this little container that they have this in. This is Lori Holt. This kit includes the pattern and the fabric to make the Pretty Petals runner. So this is the runner. You can see it right here. And inside this, it looks like it has, you can see it sideways, it looks like it has the background fabric and the binding, and it has 2 charm packs. So that is cute. These were all on sale. So I've never bought Lori Holt stuff, but I am definitely interested in making some of her stuff because everybody says it turns out amazing. So I hope you enjoyed unboxing this haul with me. It is a lot of stuff, just kind of a mix between next year's fabrics, next year's Christmas fabrics, and some projects that I wanted to take on, and just some necessities like the batting and the rulers, and some inspiration from the books and some organizational tools. And it's kind of a mix of everything. I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed opening this with me, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. God bless you.